I said I would talk to you with some tips and pointers on dealing with other people's energy. When you're around a lot of people and there's different energy, do you find yourself feeling drained? I spoke at Humanities Team's Sacred Awakenings event last month and had the pleasure of meeting Lisa Campion, 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 who is a medium and an energy intuitive. And she's written several books, and one of them she gifted me, and it was all about working with your energy and not taking on other people's energy, which has been a big deal for me. But I'm getting so much from spirit lately and getting to practice that at, for example, just this past weekend with great rewards. So thanks to Lisa, thanks to my guides and spirit. Let me share with you that when I walked up to Lisa at that conference, I said, well, I'm going on in a few minutes. And she looked at me and she said, armor up, which meant energetically, like put out your shield, armor up. I thought that was really funny. But I looked at her and I said, Lisa, I understand that, but I don't want to just block everybody's energy. And she and I both agreed about that. And I got to talking with my guides about it, and they gave me a really great visual. I asked them, what would be the best way to make sure that I don't take on other people's energy? And I share this with you now because I've been using it and it's really excellent. When we crossed the ocean on our sailboat, we didn't have enough water to go all the way across. So we bought a water maker that took salt water in from the ocean and transmuted it into fresh water that we could use for showers and drinking and cooking. It used a semi-permeable membrane, a mesh that kept this, that was just small enough that water could get through it with pressure, but the salt couldn't. It was kind of slow. It took a while to get several gallons, but it worked. And they showed me that membrane, and they said that rather than picturing armor outside of you, which makes you feel separate from those around you, which is like putting up an energetic wall, know that it's okay to let the energy come through, but picture, you might better understand, rather than a semi-permeable membrane on a what do they call it? Reverse osmosis piece of equipment, a screen door. Why do we have screen doors up? So that the air can get through, but the bugs stay out. That's what we want when we interact with people, right? We want their loving energy to come through, but anything that doesn't serve us to not be in our field. So I hope you like the screen door analogy. Another technique, I'd like you to try both of them, is to picture a beautiful porous field of yours. That means things get through. But when you are confident enough in your energy field that it is strong and coherent, you simply affirm that you will hold your natural state of coherence, and anybody else around you will rise to your energy. You're a mirror for their field. And if dissonant energy arises because your field is porous, it may enter your field, but it's just going to spiral with that higher energy up and out or down into the earth. How do you like that? You don't have to do anything. Just be the star that you are, the self-luminous being. But if you are feeling that you're not in the kind of state where you can stand in the true power that is yours, stand as the true essence of the light, if you're feeling a little less than for whatever reason, maybe you're going through grief, then use the screen door analogy. Yeah, the semi-permeable analogy. They're saying both methods work. It depends on where you are emotionally, spiritually at any time. So you either let everything through and know that your higher energy will act as a mirror to them, or you become like the screen door, the semi-permeable membrane, and only the highest energy comes through. How do you like that? I like it. The next day after meeting Lisa at the conference, my guide said, pull a card from a set that I had sitting beside me I had taken it with me to the hotel. I reach into the deck, I pull it out, and what is the figure on the card wearing? A suit of armor. Just a little God wink there. So gotta love it.